Cannibalism. This video is in response to Dead Doll 00's very good video rant about that New York cop who was caught plotting online to kidnap, cook, and eat various women. Yeah. But I'm going to take a different angle on this subject. I'm going to avoid the whole criminal aspect and look at the anthropological prevalence of this horrific practice. And I have to say that, from what I've studied on the subject, it's everywhere. I mean, it's not just in the so-called cannibal islands, in the Caribbean or in West Africa or in Indonesia. It's in Europe. It's been in America. It's in us. There's archaeological and paleontological shit. Paleontology, right? Okay. Paleontological evidence. I should say archaeoanthropological evidence of cannibalism by Neanderthal men. Evidence of Neanderthals being cannibalized by anatomically modern human beings. We've been around for about 200,000 years. I do remember reading somewhere about a site that was discovered. I can't say where, it's been a long time. But apparently this one Stone Age community, half of the residents got up one morning, massacred the other half, and ate them. Dumped the bones in a pit. They found the bones. The femurs split along the middle to get at the marrow. Hey, Diddy. Hush. Grandstanding cat. Anyway. Yeah. Cannibalism. You've heard about the Donner Party. Okay. Necro-cannibalism. They only ate their fellow travelers who had already died. There are cases of it happening in shipwrecks at sea. Say there's 2 or 3 survivors in a boat, not enough food for all 3 of them. They draw lots, and one of them is killed and eaten by the other 2. I won't spend much time talking about the sexual perverts and serial murderers like Albert Fish, the loathsome Jeffrey Dahmer, of course, and Issei Sagawa, born 1949, still living in Tokyo today, free. He murdered and cannibalized a Dutch woman in Paris. And he's walking around free, ostracized to a great extent, but still. I have discovered that cannibalism is not illegal in most countries. It's not a separate crime. I mean, people could go to jail for murder and desecration of corpses, but the cannibalism is incidental in many cases. You may have heard of the legend of Sawney Bean in Great Britain. This supposedly happened in the 1500s. An ogre, human being, outlaw, what you would call a wilderness man, living out in the boonies with his wife and an extended family, and they would kill travelers, salt them, eat them. There was a case of Boone Helm, the Kentucky cannibal, who was hanged in 1864. there was a man who went around the country. He took several trips to California, tried to get in on the gold rush, but ended up killing a lot of people. And he would often take human flesh in preparation for a survival situation. Hey! Are you starving for attention? What are you doing up there? Little shit, get down. Naughty. Knocking rocks off the... Anyway. And in literature, too, we see it pop up again and again. Popular culture, The Rats in the Walls by H.P. Lovecraft deals with that. He deals with cannibalism on several occasions. The Picture in the House. We see it pop up in television. I recommend you one of my favorite episodes of the 1980 series Hammer House of Horror, entitled... Oh God. Let me think. It'll come to me. Dizzy! You little bastard! What are you doing? Naughty! Get your ass downstairs. I'm trying to do a serious... Hey! Oh! She'd eat my flesh too, but that's not cannibalism. That's oh, fine. Go play in the garage then. Ooh! Ah. Come on. Booger. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is, it is a phenomenon that we shudder at, and yet any of us, in a given situation, if you're right up against it, yeah, you'll go for long pig rather than starve to death. Now, the 13th Reunion, that's the episode of Hammer House of Horror. This deals with a group of people who survived a plane crash. They were lost for like 2 weeks, nearer 3. They survived by eating those who were killed in the crash. Although they apparently kept this secret somehow from the authorities. But anyway, they come back to Britain and they start having these reunions every month. They get together for dinner. Some of them are quite rich, and the host of these dinner parties, very wealthy man, has suborned a local funeral home to get fresh bodies, but they go even further because he also runs this this diet clinic, and they deliberately pick out various clients for the menu. So the theme of this episode is that they did it to survive and acquired a taste for human flesh. I mean, anyway. So, yeah. A terrifying thought. Okay, I'll leave it at that. I have never eaten human flesh.